can see Chochuwon from Thailand has already come through against the left-hander T. Also in this half is Miyazaki, the number 6 seed player. Just a youngster, and she's already doing incredibly well on the World Tour. But this is Yu Jin, who yesterday disposed of the former world champion Kusala Venkata Sindhu in 2 straight games. Well, she's been in 5 finals in total, as Akane Yamaguchi not only won the title 4 times, but lost in 2015 as well. As you can see, this is just a second meeting between these 2 players, but with the only previous encounter being 6 years ago, I'm not sure we can read much into that. Of course, Yamaguchi is much higher ranked and therefore on paper will appear to be the favourite. Now, Steen, I think I need your help there. I couldn't really hear what was said. There was no clear sort of signals as to who chose what.
No, it's difficult, but I think Yu Jin won the coin toss and elected to serve, and Yamaguchi was the one electing to start on the near side.
Okay, thank you for that. Well, she's 26 years of age, is Yu Jin, and she's enjoying her 2nd consecutive week at her career high of 14. Has become the 2nd highest Korean on the world ranking, and she's just making her 2nd appearance here at the Japan Open. A couple of years ago she played, and she lost in the first round to Chen Fei. There is the match I was telling you about against the former world champion Kusala Venkata Sindhu, 21-15, 21-14 in 38 minutes. So to the defending and 4-time champion, 28 years of age, and this is her 12th consecutive appearance at this event, and considering we didn't have 2 Japan Opens due to the global pandemic, I can tell you her first was in 2012, aged 15. Well, her opponent in the first round is another player making a comeback after injury problems, Mia Blichfeldt, her first match since March, and as you can see, it was quite comfortable for Akane Yamaguchi, 21-9, 21-12. Well, Yamaguchi herself has had her injury problems. She's only played 5 tournaments this year so far. So Andrew Clark from Barbados in the umpire's chair, and our service judge Yu Jin from China.
Ready to play.
Umpire asks the players to get ready to play as we look at the Korean coaching bench. Augustinus and Park Jubon. And the Japanese coaching bench. My brain is for the female coach.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Yu Jin, Korea. And on my left, Akane Yamaguchi, Japan. Akane Yamaguchi to serve. Love all. Play.
So the 2nd round women's singles match gets underway.
One love.
As well.
Love.
I'm thinking more and more along the lines of Steen that the drift has maybe changed, the lengthwise drift.
Service over.
Well, Steen, you've just been asking for confirmation of the coach's name, the female coach.
Yeah, it's the former player Takako Ida.
That's right.
2-all.
Well, Steen, I think you were with me when we watched Yamaguchi yesterday, weren't you?
Both Yamaguchi and Jin.
Yeah, because I thought Yamaguchi yesterday was looking more confident and more fluent in her movement than I've seen since she had that horrible foot injury at the Asian Games a couple of years ago.
Yeah. It would be really great if she was to return to her very best form.
Not only for her and for Japanese fans, but for women's singles in general.
Exactly, exactly.
4-2.
Some challenges to An Se-young.
5-2.
Not that we want to see An Se-young win. We love watching her play her brilliant best, but a lot of sport is dependent on
Competition.
Yeah. And the anticipation of who's going to win.
Exactly.
It's not the only thing that's enjoyable about sport, but it is a big part of it. Oh, that's a fabulous punch clear, and that's what I thought she did so well yesterday against Sindhu.
3-6.
I thought her attacking clears, Yu Jin, she played those quite brilliantly yesterday.
Yesterday, when I watched Yu Jin against Sindhu, we had Ronnie Agustinus, the Korean women's singles coach, on the chair. We didn't have Park Jo-bong on the chair. I wonder if he's sort of like taking a seat there to put a little bit extra pressure on Japanese opponents.
That's a good point, because of course, for those that don't know, Park Jo-bong was the head coach here in Japan and did absolute wonders for the Japanese.
So Yamaguchi goes on court knowing that on the other coaching chair sits a coach that knows her game inside out, knows her mentality inside out as well.
Precisely. That's a very good point, Stan.
Service over. 5-7.
Question mark is whether he will sort of slowly disappear if she's on a losing streak.
No, I don't believe that for 1 minute.
No, me neither. Wait, that's a fantastic reception.
Yeah. But doesn't that stem from, if we see it again, I'm not sure we'll see it from that angle, but her movement back in court.
Being able to get into position.
She was right behind the shuttle. She's then got options.
And that looks like, that smash there looks like an unforced error.
5.
It's not unforced. It's forced by the knowledge Yu Jin has about the retrieval skills of Akane Yamaguchi. She knows that it has to be precise.
Oops. Do you rate that in the same way?
5.
Yeah, I tend to.
Again, that's a forced error.
Yeah, because
psychologically forced.
Yes, and I think that's one of the barriers when you are trying to beat players that you normally rate higher than you when you sort of raised your game.
Oh my goodness!
Service over.
Well,
6,
another
10.
Wonderful punch clear, but take a look at this. She's going to leave it, then suddenly realises she's got to try and play it. Well, if that had worked, that would have been the shot of the centre. Landed on the back line.
I think we discussed it yesterday and agreed on it that Simi Jin has really raised her game. And, I feel that she's ready to do even more. Whether it's enough to challenge Yamaguchi, that's yet to be seen.
It's a beautiful drop. The sky is dropped from Yamaguchi, and it means that the four-time champion here at the Japan Open has a 4-point advantage here at the mid-game interval of the opening game. Six minutes played.
Play.
So 11-7 as play resumes. The advantage in favour of the defending champion Akane Yamaguchi. We were talking yesterday, Steen, I remember the fact that Simi Jin hasn't had that many opportunities at this elite level of tournament. She only played one 750 event last year, and her last tournament prior to this, well taken, very well taken, was the Thailand Open.
Yeah.
She wasn't even entered into the Singapore and Indonesian. I don't think she was entered.
No.
So,
But that's the thing. I mean, that's one of the challenges to sometimes you feel that you need to overdo your shots or your game in order to
13-8.
challenge the players that are ranked higher than yourself. But when you improve, then sometimes you can play a little bit more patient because your skill level has gone up, and you actually can play in the same league as the top players. Good play.
lovely.
Service over.
But also, I mean, we've often discussed, Steve, how we like the fact that developing players don't just play the elite level tournaments, and they get used to winning, that winning feeling at lower grade tournaments. And I think that's benefited Simi Jin.
Yeah. It's also where you can,
13.
when you try and develop skills, you can sort of experiment with them in lower rated tournaments and perhaps not play your best game, but still enough to win and get to play again tomorrow. So you get sort of like what we tend to call match fit. You are used to playing numerous matches instead of just playing one round and then traveling on to the next tournament or practicing in the week between.
Service over. 14-10.
Oh, wow, that's a good shot from Yamaguchi.
15-10.
Wonderful crowd here at the Metropolitan Gymnasium. Every time Yamaguchi scores a point, there'll be huge applause.
Oh, that's a good shot.
It's crisp, isn't it? That's one of the things I really like about this Korean player.
15.
And I think she's sort of copied An Se-young in a way with the crisp, fast angled shots, the punch clear.
Good placement.
Yeah.
Good shot. Yeah, that's well done.
Yeah, very well done.
12-15.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, what a pity. It's just wrong at the back line. Because Yamaguchi was totally deceived by that. Well, she's challenging. I'm not sure she'll have much joy with this.
Oh, I definitely saw it long.
Here we go. That was long.
Yeah.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge
But I think
remaining.
she should persevere with that punch clear. I think it's a wonderful shot.
Yeah, because when you can make Yamaguchi go the wrong direction, then it's not all that bad. It was just a little bit too long.
That's clever from Yamaguchi.
17-12.
First block was quite deep in court, and then the second one was much closer to the net.
Service over. 13-17.
Super return of
Service
serve.
over. 18-13.
Surely you're beginning to like the forehand return of a low serve.
It's very lovely weather today.
Obviously not. It's your pet hate, isn't it? Oh, she's missed that one.
Not as much in women's singles as in men's singles, but still, I'm not too fond of it. I think there's a lot better opportunities in the backhand return. Treble.
Yeah, now I see that as that psychological forced error that we were talking about
Game
earlier.
point 13.
But error it was, and therefore it is game point opportunities for the defending champion. Oh, what a beauty. What a beauty.
First game won by Akane Yamaguchi, 21-13.
21-13 confirms our umpire we gave to the four-time champion, Akane Yamaguchi. That was impressive.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
I don't recall the
Second game.
support on the
Love ball.
left half muscle yesterday with Sudirman, do you?
Yeah, I think she had it as well.
Did she?
But not the strapping on the other part of it.
Oh, that was a nice idea from
Service
Yamaguchi.
1 love. Service over.
A little sideways drift. That way, left to right.
19-18.
Boy,
16.
good retrieval.
That's a beauty. It's a pity she had played so well. The rally, it was a good rally.
Service over.
I think Yu Jin, she may be 26 years of age, but I think she has developed her game considerably over the 3 years since we really watched her first in the Uber Cup final.
Yeah.
And she played the winning 5th match of the final tie against China for Korea to lift the trophy.
17-11. Service over. 3-2.
That's the thing about champions or any great athlete, isn't it, Steve? They're always looking, even if they're the best, they're always looking to improve.
They are. And that's why it's very often useful after your sporting career. It's sought after in the traditional sort of work in companies and so on, because
in the commercial world.
Yeah, because if the bar is raised, then as an athlete you're just focusing on the new goals, and that's very, very useful in the commercial world.
To see the improvement, though, of any player or any athlete. You know, some countries might think 26 years of age, perhaps we'll focus on some of the younger players, but she's developed into a real world-class player.
Yeah.
14 on the world ranking.
Yeah.
And she deserves it.
Service over. 3-5.
And there's a tendency in sports nowadays that athletes tend to take better care of their nutrition, and their body recovery is more a thing, so that you can actually play longer than in previous days. Yeah. That's something. Oh, she played too long again.
Yeah.
Service over.
He's a real weapon, so that attacking floor. Yamaguchi once again just didn't react to it. Yeah, well played.
7-4.
Just think what would have happened to Astrup and Rasmussen if the Danish Federation had said when they were approaching 30, well, you know, you've had a good run, guys, but, you know, you've probably passed your peak.
We're focusing on some younger ones.
Yeah. And what were they age? 35 and 32 when they became world number ones?
Yeah.
After the World Tour finals last year.
And there's also a lot of of luck in it as well, because I mean sometimes the world of badminton looks a bit different. I mean, after the Olympics we had 4 or 5 strong mixed doubles combinations. Call it a day. That means suddenly there's an opening in that category. That if they'd all continued, there might not have been an opening for a certain pair.
Yeah.
That could also be in men's doubles and women's singles, wherever it is. So you also need a little bit of luck, and you need to find the right coaches, and a lot of things goes into it.
Yeah, it's a good return of serve.
And I think the most important thing is that first time you get this feeling that, hey, I can do this. That is super important, because when you get that feeling, then you're ready to increase all the effort that you're doing.
Yeah, but don't you think with Simu Jin and Kim Gar, for that matter as well, I know she lost to Eun Se-young earlier today, but if you're training on a daily basis with the reigning world and Olympic champion, and clearly world #1 Eun Se-young, you're watching her, you're training with her, so if she can do it, that sort of success rubs off on you, and I think that's helped. I'm seeing more and more of the same looking shots in Simu Jin that I see in Eun Se-young.
Exactly, it's super important. Also, from a Korean perspective, they haven't had a dominant women's singles player since 1996 when Bang Soo-young won the Olympic Games, and she immediately hung up her racket 20 minutes after she'd won the Olympics, more or less. So they didn't have the benefit of practicing with her. They have that now.
Service over.
And if you're practicing with Eun Se-young and you want to be competitive, then you've got to better your game. And I think both Kim Ga-eun, who actually played a quite nice match against Eun Se-young, and Simu Jin, they've raised their level, and it's going to be super interesting to see the next batch of Korean women's singles players.
Simu Jin has got her work cut out here, because the defending champion, Akane Yamaguchi, again, 11-8 up in the second.
どうぞちょっと落ち着くまあそのまま聞いてもいいしまあちょっと単発のミスが少しあるので点数のところちょっと怖いな3분의 1 정도 열어놓고 그거 해가지고 그 다음 때 그걸로 끝나는 때가 아니니까 box is okay, is okay, play box is okay, changing timing, changing speed. 다시 해봐.
11-8. Play.
So 11-8, having already won the opening game, last year's champion and 4-time champion Akane Yamaguchi.
Yesterday, Yamaguchi is really playing at a really good pace that we haven't seen for a long, long while.
Yeah. Good pace and smooth movements.
Yeah.
Longest rally so far.
Out. 13-8. Service over.
First service error of this match by either player. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I don't think she could have walked over there and placed the shuttle any better. That was right into the corner.
so sharp. The drop shots from Akane Yamaguchi. Look how tight to the net, close to the net that shuttle lands. Drags Simu Jin forward if she wants to play it.
You know, this hold and push,
11,
or hold
15.
and then block to the net. Take a look at that.
Yep.
Now, is that not just exactly like Anse Young?
Yeah.
Service over. 16-11.
Perfect. Lovely.
Service over. 12-16.
Nice.
13.
This is far from over yet, you know.
16.
That's true.
6-point deficit at one stage at 8:14. Oh, well, she's challenging. I don't think she'll win that challenge.
That's wide.
I saw it as wide too, Steve.
There's been a number of those shots that have been almost on the line, but they've just gone out either long or wide, and that's cost Simu Jin, because I feel that the match is closer than the scoreline reflects at the moment.
Yeah, I get that sense too. Yeah, it was clearly wide.
Challenge unsuccessful. Service over. 17-13. Play.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right,
She's especially moving well to the deep forehand side,
Yes.
isn't she, Yamaguchi?
18-13.
That is again very aggressive there.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Service
I've ever seen
over.
her as aggressive from the forehand side.
14-18.
Well, maybe she's done exactly what we were discussing earlier. She's said, OK,
Yeah.
Anse Young appears to be the best player in the world at the moment. I think everybody would agree on that. I've got to develop my game. And she's learned to be more aggressive from the deep forehand corner.
The bar has been raised, so it's got to improve.
Thank you.
It's amazing the agility that she's had. Akane Yamaguchi, when you think of her lack of reach, she's got to work extremely hard to win
Service over.
her matches.
19.
Twice a world champion. 21, 22. England champion. And now, on the verge,
20.
will be yet another
Match
quarter
point,
final here at
15.
her home event, the Japan Open. 5 match point opportunities.
3, 2.
Wonderful. 21-13, 21-15. And the defending champion, Akane Yamaguchi, looking in tremendous form, and that really is wonderful to see after all her injury
Match by
problems.
Akane Yamaguchi. 21-13. 21-15.
Yeah. We always know when Yamaguchi is disappointed with herself. She makes that obvious, and yet she's very reserved in her celebrations, isn't she? Just a little smile. There we go. Well done, young lady. That was excellent. 31 minutes for 21-13, 21-15, and Akane Yamaguchi through to the quarter-final. Welcome back to Tokyo, day 3 of competition here at the Daihatsu Japan Open. That means that it's all second round matches today, last 16 of each discipline. So the matches today for quarter-final places. Next up, we've got